Hi Virgo, this is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. I just want to let you know, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Guys, it's crazy. So the energy that we've got here is the Queen of Wands. That's your underlying energy. And what this is really telling me, guys, is that you guys are definitely looking for, not necessarily looking for inspiration, but becoming the Queen of Wands is very big. It's a very big step. And one thing that I will have to say about the Queen of Wands is that I think you're feeling a lot more passionate, a lot more outgoing, or the whole purpose of this reading is to feel more confident in yourself, or more confident in your relationship, feel more confident with this person that you're with. Now, the Queen of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like this is you guys, considering that you guys would come up as knights. I like to read you guys as queens because, you know, it kind of helps a little bit. But again, this is a general reading, so this could apply to anybody and everything. So, you know, this could be, again, an Aries especially, Leo, Sagittarius, that's around you at this time. And it was very interesting. It's like you feel confident because you got through a difficult time in your life, very difficult phase where you had to deal with what was lacking, or you had to figure out the solution to what was lacking in your life, whether it be emotional, an emotional lack, financial lack. That aspect is done and gone, and you guys are here now as the Queen of Wands. So it's all about becoming the Queen of Wands now. It's becoming more confident, it's becoming more determined, and maybe even a lot more headstrong about what it is that you're looking for. Now let's go ahead and jump into this reading here. The heart of your reading is the King of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, excuse me, not the Queen. The King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could, you know, very well be you. This could be mastering stability, finances, and security for you guys, for your individuals out there. And for some of you guys, this could be literally an external person that's coming in that resembles support, security, and stability. The only thing about the King of Pentacles is that he focuses on work, but he does it out of love. He does it because he wants to, you know, he's a very generous person. He gives a lot of what he earns because he wants to expand the comfort and the stability throughout everyone, because he works so hard to get it. Now, he's not always like, oh my God, I don't really, you know, I want to just focus on work. I don't really care about you. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he's like, you know what, relationships are too much. I can handle my work. I'll just do my work. I'm not getting the case with this. Trust me on this. Trust me. I'm not getting this with him. What I'm getting, though, is some serious love and some serious support and stability, and not even a lot of thinking about the finances or work. I'm really getting like a grounded energy. Like he is really putting his foot down and literally laying down the foundation to the relationship that you and him have. Okay, and this is not just for ladies. This is for men too. Could be, you know, your lady that's actually, you know, feeling very stable right now, who's really kind of showing you that they are, you know, committed into this relationship. They're truly committed, and what's crossing that is judgment. So I feel like right now, in regards to judgment, there might be a little bit of a balance issue with this, considering that, you know, you did just come out of a situation where it wasn't very balanced. You're having to figure out what was lacking so that way you can begin, you know, get a stable spot and start, you know, balancing things out. Now, here we are again with that Five of Pentacles. I really feel like the situation is talking about like things tying up. I think right now it's a blockage in what is karmically kind of getting in, you know, getting right. I feel like, honestly, this King of Pentacles, he could be, I feel like there's just some sort of imbalance here with him, not with him, not with her, not with whoever this is to, you know, to you guys. I feel like there's just maybe there's an imbalance in the dynamic between you and this person. I just feel like that because even though I'm feeling like they're really wanting to, you know, be the stable, you know, build the foundation with you, there is still an imbalance. I'm not, you know, because it's not saying that they are being that way per se. Like right now, they want to be. I think that's the whole point of why there's such an imbalance right now, is because they really want to be that stable ground, the stable, you know, foundation for you, and you know, in the family, if you guys have family members. But there is something here that's just not exactly, you know, straightened out. So it's still in the process. Okay. Now in the past, you had the 6 of Cups. So there was a lot of decisions y'all had to make. All of them, though, you guys took apart and really pieced out what exactly really made sense. All right, what made sense, what didn't make sense, what was an illusion, what was a promise that wasn't able to be kept. This is what's going on, okay? And I feel like you guys definitely took your time to really figure out what it was that you really wanted. However, you move into another 7, which I'm not really necessarily happy with, is you got the 7 of Swords. So either you guys, I mean, this all depends on what kind of 7 this, what kind of 7 of Swords this is. Considering how this is all going, it's almost as if there is an imbalance between, you know, you and him in regards to being honest or trusting yourself or trusting the situation or trusting in the universe. Because there's a lack of trust right here. The 7 of Swords really indicates lie, deception, and deceit. And it's really just kind of, in a way, it's not just betraying one's trust, but it's disillusionment. It's stealing, taking what's not yours. Okay? But I'm gonna have to clarify that one because I have no clue how this even really applies to this, because everything seems to be kind of out, you know, imbalanced right now. So to have the 7 of Swords there, it's almost as if you don't really want to, you know, you're kind of not really wanting to deal with the whole situation at hand, where this person maybe isn't really balanced and you're not really want to deal with it. Maybe you're just kind of like taking a risk in regards to one of the options that you had. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so with the past here being the 7 of Cups, you guys, you have the 7 of, you know, you have the 7 of Cups, a lot of illusions, a lot of options. You had a lot of things you had to figure out. You had a lot of offers that you had to figure out, and you didn't really know in the past really, you know, which one to pick. So right here, it makes sense where you're just going to take a risk. You're just going to go for it. You're just going to be like, all right, this, you know what? What's the worst that can happen, right? So I feel like you're taking a big step in a situation where you're not comfortable. Because honestly, the 7 of Swords, it doesn't look like a bad card here either. I was trying to read it as the way it was, you know, as a card's meaning is, but I'm not getting badness out of this. I feel like, yes, the King of Pentacles really does want to settle down with you. There's just a little bit of a dynamic, you know, an imbalanced dynamic. However, like right here in the present, though, I feel like it's, because it gets kind of crazy, because I feel like either you're not making a decision and you're just kind of avoiding the situation, or so he is or she is, you know, the person that you're dealing with, or this could be in regards to, you know, taking a risk. You know, maybe you're just, you know, taking a risk in where you're taking this relationship, pretty much. So there's that situation right there. I'm going to clarify that just to kind of get a little bit more specific with that. But in the future, though, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is where it gets really nice, you know. Despite how everything's kind of playing out, you do get to a place where you feel more stable, where you can really start to really make small steps towards, you know, something that's long-term and something that's very secure. That's a very serious offer as well when the Page of Pentacles comes up, and it's also very, very real. So I'm just seeing a lot of good stuff coming out here. It's just that 7 of Swords is throwing me off. Now with the crowning energy, you have the 2 of Swords. So looking at them both, that's why I was like, I don't know if y'all not just being honest with yourselves. I don't know if you guys don't. Oh, that could be it too. Y'all just not being honest with yourselves. Maybe just there's a lot of history, there's a lot of things that happen that haven't been cleared up, that haven't really truly been made up for, and you're just not sure where to go and how to move forward, but you're not really seeing the situation for how it truly is. Maybe the person in your life is actually trying right now, and you guys don't really see them as really doing anything, so you're just pegging that, you know, as like another, like, you know, situation where you're having to keep the balance because you don't really know where to go. Don't worry, we're gonna figure this out, because there's a lot, this is too much. Why is the 7 of Swords in the present? Aha! Because of the past. The 5 of Cups, y'all. The 5 of Cups. All right, this is making a lot more sense. The Seven of Swords is indicating that you guys are just evading stuff. You're not really seeing things for how it is. You're just like avoiding it. And it's because of something that was lost in the past. What was lost in the past was support, security, and stability, as you know, with the Five of Cups here. Okay? And as I was saying before, like, there was something in the past where you guys were, you know, dealing with some, you know, lack of love, a lack of emotional support, a lack of financial support. There was a lack of something. You guys were not in a good place, but there was a lot of endurance. You guys still push forward. You still try to find, you know, what it was that you needed to be more stable and regain that give and take. That's in the past now. You have the Queen of Wands. It's time to feel more confident in who you are and confident in the relationship that you're in. And that's the situation. It's all about that. It's all about, being the law, having that law of attraction kind of feel to you, really, when you're in that frequency of, making anything and everything work. Now, again, this could be for some of you guys. You guys could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but I don't think so. This is totally, I feel like this is really about, being, having that energy and that, that drive to really make the energy, make this relationship work. I'm trying to say it, but it's just not coming out. And the reason why you're having a hard time is because you're not balanced within yourself. I think that's why it's crossing the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles isn't just somebody that's in your life that wants to make it work. This is you. You see yourselves as I feel like you guys are very stable yourselves. You guys are very good at, putting on the foundation and really laying it out and really beginning to build off of that. But there's something imbalanced here. Why is it imbalanced? Well, there's an evasion going. Like, you're not really seeing something as clearly as it should be, or you're just avoiding something because of some pain that happened in the past. There was something that was lost in the past, but you still have a relationship here. That was something that was definitely, that dragged me back to the Five of Pentacles there. So it's really about what you're willing to take a risk on in regards to this love situation, in regards to the balance that you need within yourself. Because you're gonna have to make a difficult decision, and I don't think it's a hard decision, to be honest with you. I don't think it's hard. I think it's just difficult and scary, to be honest. It's a very scary decision. You having to just put your heart out there again, and that's something that you're necessarily not exactly ready to do yet, because your heart's desire was in the past. You figured it out. It's now you're just like dodging that shit like the plague. Why? And it's fair enough, right? You just don't want to get hurt again. You want to put your heart and soul into something and trust something fully, and for it to just blow up. But it's not even, it's not the same. It's not the same this time. I swear it's not the same, okay? Virgo, your situation's looking dynamite, okay? And you know what? I'm just going to show you both of your oracle cards together, okay? Because there's something that you need to see. But within this dynamic, within this situation, you just have to have the confidence in yourself and trust yourself enough to know that, when something feels off, you know that you're going to be able to, balance that, or, nick that in the bud. Because the only imbalance that I'm seeing here is with this King of Pentacles, and you are an earth sign. And you do have that stability. And I don't usually read kings for mutable signs, okay? Because kings are fixed. Now, you could be dealing with somebody that's very fixed, like a Taurus or a Leo, again, like I was saying, that has this really weird dynamic. But there's all this card isn't just about this person. It's about you, too. And the reason why it's about you is because you control your destiny. You control the outcome of what your situation is. It doesn't matter if the reading is good, it doesn't matter if the reading is bad. You control the outcome. You control yourself. And that's the wonderful thing and the scary thing about having such power. Because you can control and manipulate your life in the way that you want it to, to be. So with that understanding, the imbalance comes within because of some fears that you might have had in the past, where you didn't really know what to do. Or you didn't really know, where who's reliable and who's not. This person, this King of Pentacles, is very reliable. And I think this is a time where you're having to really kind of reevaluate what it is about yourself that makes you feel still that you can't trust. Okay? So, with your wisdom of the oracle and your romance angels, you guys have I don't know if you can see if I'm blocking it. You see that? Guys, true love is the cards for you. True love. It may be super difficult to trust this person, but this person is with you right now. This balancing act that you guys are having to do is just a situation where you guys, you know, it's a building of a relationship. It's understandable. You're understanding how each other works. So you have to give yourself that patience. But most importantly, this person that's in your life is someone that really resonates in a level of true love. You truly love this person, man. And I swear to goodness, when I saw these cards, when I pulled them, I was like, dang, twice? And then different oracle decks? I was like, whoa. So this is the romance of a lifetime. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And that's why you're doing this again. That's why you're in a situation where you're falling in love with them again. Because this love is truly, you know, it just draws you back because it's real. It's honest. And it's honestly something that it just needs a little bit of working on. But you have to trust yourself. You have to trust how you feel. Okay? Don't, you know, if you're in this situation, you have to put down the swords eventually. You have to put down the swords and just trust yourself. And just trust that you know what you're doing. Trust that you're going towards the right direction. Trust that you're making the right decision. Okay? Don't let your thoughts keep you from being in love with the person that's truly yours. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna let you guys go. Get back with your boo. Make any decisions that you need to. Okay, and I want to report back. Let me know how that stuff goes. Okay, but also, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys. Oh, one thing, I'm also having a Valentine's Day sale. I just want to let you guys know. So it's gonna start either, you know, the day before Valentine's Day or on Valentine's Day, depending on where you are. And you know, if you know the readings that are gonna be up there, they're gonna display which is on sale and what's not. So just want to let you guys know that stuff. But ultimately, guys, let me let you get back to your boo. See you guys later, guys, and I'll see you.